Welcome to the Virtual Wholesaling podcast by Antoine Carroll. Today we're going to be talking about an amazing topic, and it's going to boil down to should you really virtual wholesale real estate in 2024? I got a bunch of things I'm going to touch on today. So if you are new to watching the podcast, do me a favor and drop a comment in the chat. Let me know who you are and where you're watching from. If you're listening to us on Spotify or all the other streaming platforms, do me a favor and head over to CEO929.com and sign up for our list so that way we can send you information and inform you to all your virtual wholesaling endeavors. Best software, best tools, best resources, best lists. We're going to be updating you all of that stuff in real time. Like I said, today I got a banger for you. It's going to be amazing. If you want to crush it in real estate going into 2024, you're going to have to work on these things on today's podcast. And when you understand what I'm teaching you and talking about today, you're going to appreciate me 12 to 24 months from now when you're actually implementing these things and taking care of these things inside of your business. So let's get straight into it. This podcast is sponsored by CEO929.com. For all your real estate and entrepreneur needs, head over to there today to book a call with us so we can help you take your business to the next level. Also, this podcast is sponsored by PropStream.com. Head over to CEO929.com to get your 7-day free trial of PropStream, or click the link in the show notes to get your 7-day free trial. First and foremost, let's dig straight into this mindset, right? If you want to be a great entrepreneur, you have to fix your mindset. Remember these things. No one owes you anything, right? No matter how you break it down, I don't care if you pay for a course, if you pay the coach, if you pay, for materials. I don't care what it is. No one owes you anything. Everything is on you. If you fail, you fail, but you must get back up and try it again. A famous singer named Aaliyah said that. And what I mean by that is because you pay for 5,000 skip traces and you only call 200 people, that don't mean the list don't work. You're just not applying yourself as much as possible. And if you want to be the cream of the crop, you got to start applying yourself, not just on the surface level, but deep down within, and literally work hard and give this business 3 to 6 hours a day. 3 to 6 hours a day if you really want to see results. Most people don't take this business as serious. They may only focus on this business, one day, 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days a week, but they're not all in. And the results, the proof is in the results. Them not getting deals on the contract, them not closing deals consistently, and them not having the success that they thought they should have because they're not where they need to be far as mindset-wise. Understand that it's going to take time to develop employees. Even if you hire a VA, it's going to take time for them to work out in your system. It's going to take time for them to be adjusted to the different areas in the markets you're calling. So be patient, right? Work on that patient part of your mindset to understand that just because you want it to happen, it don't mean it's going to happen overnight. Success requires patience. And if you're not patient, I'm here to tell you, you're going to struggle, right? Also, on the mindset tip, going into 2024, you just got to be laser focused. No distractions. First thing I want you guys to do is cut off all excessive spending. If it's not your day-to-day needs, your rent, your personal bills, food for the house, gas for the car, insurance, car note, don't spend the money. Take that money and save it, because that money can be going into growing and expanding your business, even to more marketing, or just hiring more VAs, or pulling more lists, or whatever the case may be, right? You can never go wrong investing in your business. The biggest investment you can make in yourself is two things. One, investing in your business. Two, investing in yourself. That's the one pay you the biggest dividends when you invest in yourself. So many people are afraid to get a coach, get a mentor, hire a consultant, hire a trainer, get somebody that specializes in list pulling, or get somebody that specializes in data aggregation to come into their business and transform their business, because we want to do everything ourselves. And if you're doing everything yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure, guys. And what I mean by that is just, man, don't worry, I'm gonna cold call my own leads. Don't worry, I'm gonna make my own acquisition calls. Don't worry, I'm gonna sell my own deals. Don't worry, I'm gonna do my own transaction coordinator. And next thing you know, every time you do one thing in your business, other components and parts of your business stops or slow down because you don't have the time and attention to provide your business. See, your real estate business is built on 4 pillars. One being lead generation, 2 being sales, which is acquisition, 3 being disposition, selling your deals and creating relationships with cash buyers, and 4 being transaction coordinating. Monitoring the transactions, making sure that you're getting properly compensated and paid, and deals are closing seamlessly, and that's going to help you with your cash flow cycle. And that's one of the biggest things. If I can change some things, I will really pay attention to my cash flow cycle in my business to make sure that money is coming in as consistently as it's going out. You don't want to be in the red. You don't want to be operating at a loss. You don't want to be operating with insufficient funds. It's just not a good place to be as an entrepreneur in 2024. What it's going to take? It's going to take for you to give up a lot of things. That includes maybe staying up watching television. That includes maybe you taking Saturdays off and just chilling. That includes you maybe actually working on Sundays. That includes you maybe having to miss out on a few things that's important to you. And that's going to take for you to just give your business your undivided attention. And what I mean, your undivided attention, I just mean give your business the energy and the time that it needs to grow and flourish. You cannot expect to have a $40,000 a month company and you're only working 3 hours a week. It's, it's, it's impossible because your business needs attention. It needs to be watered and nurtured in order for it to grow. You guys are looking for harvest when you haven't even planted seeds. You guys are looking for harvest when you're not willing to go out in the fields and dig up and agitate good quality soil to produce great crop. So, like I said, what it's going to take for you is for you to be all in. You to wake up every day and give it 140%. You to say, you know what? Let me make 40 more calls today. Let me make 3 more extra offers today. Let me call back 5 people that I talked to in the last 60 days to see where they at with trying to sell their house for cash. And if you're not willing to go and give it one more extra step, one more extra call, you're in trouble. What I mean by you're in trouble, you just need to understand that someone else is out there working the phones just as hard as you. Someone else is out there willing to work an extra 3 hours more than you. Someone else is out there willing to go drive a homeowner to their dentist appointment or doctor's appointment. Someone out there is willing to outwork you. And just because you feel like you deserve all of this because you put the thought into it, you invested in a course or invested in a VA, that everything you need and want and your desires should come true is remotely false because you're not willing to outwork the competition. You're not willing to grind. And 2024 is going to be a grind year. First of all, it's re-election year. Second of all, we in an invincible recession. Third of all, consumer confidence is down. Third of all, extra spending, right? People that have money that just spend loosely and extra, they're not going to be spending as much. So who does that affect? That affects people like you, the entrepreneurs, the business owners, because no one wants to spend right now. Everybody wants to just hold on to what little they got. And then I need you to focus, right? In 2024, if you're going to start a wholesaling business, you got to focus on one thing, right? There are a few people out here that can do 4, 5, 7 different things at one time and be absolutely successful. Elon Musk been one of them. Jeff Bezos been another one. But you have to just, stop trying to do 10 things at one time and just focus on this one thing. Once you start to make money and you're able to afford to replace yourself, then you come in and replace yourself. But most people are going to struggle with that concept because they feel like they don't have to listen to the advice. But grinding is going to be, I'm telling you, 2024 is going to be a year to remember. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be new things that pop up. There are going to be tests. There are going to be days where you want to give up and doing what you're doing. But I'm here to tell you that if you grind and you focus, things would get a lot easier. And let's jump into the last thing, right, for the podcast. I like to keep these podcasts short and simple and straight to the point. Obviously, people have short attention spans these days, but building a team, 2024 is going to be the year that you stop doing your own cold calls, you'll stop doing your own acquisitions, you'll stop doing your own dispositions, and actually be the captain of your ship, right? You want to build a team, and you want to build a team that's going to last with you for years to come. And the only way to build a team is to make sure that you have the tools and the resources you need to be an effective leader, right? What does it take for you to be a great leader? What does it take for you to oversee and manage employees? And what does it take for you to delegate things out consistently that people look up to you, they respect you, and they want to work with you, right? So making sure that you'll build a team should be number one. You can map out a budget. The quickest way to build a team is to hire virtual assistants. You can get virtual assistants as low as $4 an hour. Even if you 20 hours a week at $4 an hour is $80. You can literally go pick up a part-time job sweeping floors at Pizza Hut and able to afford to have somebody in your team working for you. Why I say that? Because you can work, 4 or 5 hours a day and make $80, and then you can leverage that 4 hours that you work that day for somebody to work 20 to 25 hours a week for that same $80. What does that mean? You got an extra 12 to 16 hours to play with, to take that and leverage and go do something else that's a little bit more high level in your business. That may just be you doing acquisition calls. That may be you door knocking pre-foreclosures. That may be you going to networking events and networking. So one of the biggest things you want to figure out is, what are some money-making activities in my business that I can use or do to generate more revenue? And the quickest way to generate more revenue in your business is to make more offers. There's no way around it. If you don't want to be effective in real estate wholesaling, you have to get used to making more offers. I don't care if a seller might not accept your offer. Say, hey, listen, Mr. Seller, I understand your circumstances. I understand the things you're going through. I understand that, everything you told me, but I'm going to be real with you. This is where we need to be as a company to make this make sense for both of us. And just be honest with people. Don't string people along. Don't overpromise people stuff. Be transparent and just let them know your position, that you're here to help. We're going to be teaching this stuff in details in December. So if you're interested in grabbing a ticket to our 4-day event, it's going to be broken down to two 2-day events, where the first 2 days, it's going to be our acquisition training, and the last 2 days is going to be our disposition training. If you're interested in that, literally the tickets are on sale, not $2,000 like they should be. They're on sale for Black Friday for $597. And to add the icing on the cake, you're going to get 40,000 skip trace leads that comes with your ticket. So get signed up for that. It's only for a few people. We're not trying to bring 300 people on this training. We want it to be intimate so you can take this information and literally go make money tomorrow with it. Like I said, in 2024, things are going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot fast-paced. Like I said, 2024 is an election year, so you got to really have some vengeance on you, because once again, new year, new president, things change, legislations change, all these different rules change. So when big things happen in the government, your business changes in some capacity. You look at 2020, your business changed differently in 2020. Then you look at 2016, your business changed. So this 4-year mark, you got to just peek and keep an eye and peek and see what's going on in the world so you can adjust your business. I know that's probably like, well, Antoine, it's just only wholesaling. Listen, it has something to do with everything. And when you're focusing on that stuff and you know that, okay, the current in my business is changing, the tide in my business is moving this way, I can better adapt and plan. See, when you're used to doing things one way and things doesn't work out the way you want it to work out, you can't adapt and plan. So that's why most people struggle in real estate, and people come and go because they don't have the ability to understand and forecast the problems and the troubles that's ahead. But overall, I think that you should be wholesaling in 2024. I think that you should double down on everything, increase your staff, increase your marketing budget. We got people out here hiring 5 VAs at a time, 6 VAs at a time, 2 VAs. We got people hiring 3 VAs a week. And these guys are beefing up their operation because they can foresee the uptick in homeowners that needs to sell, not wants to sell, but actually needs to sell. And they're okay with taking whatever they can get. They just want to get out of a terrible situation. So when you're pulling your list, you need to start to look for problems in your list, right? If you're not following my Starting Over series, please join my YouTube channel. To all of my subscribers that's listening currently on all the podcast platforms, listen to my YouTube channel, and it's going to give you a lot of insight on the things you should be doing and the trends you should be following and chasing when it comes to market changes and market corrections. As a virtual wholesaler, it's your job to make offers that make sense to the homeowners and get them out of whatever situation they may put themselves in. That being said, I think this has been a great episode for the Virtual Wholesaling Podcast. We're going to continue to do these podcasts. Like, you don't know when I'm going live. It's based on my availability. I just like to go live for engagement and to be able to talk to people that I don't hear from as much. And I don't like to just listen to do a pre-record and then have to re-upload it. So we're going to take this live, download it, and then upload it back to our podcast partners platform so that we can spread the word out. But if you are struggling to grow your business, I definitely recommend you heading over to CEO929.com. If you want a complete done-for-you setup where we set up an entire virtual wholesaler business from scratch, it's called Business in a Box. Go over to CEO929.com. Book your call with us so we can discuss your future, your options to help you take your business to the next level. 2024 has a lot in store. I can't wait to continue to show you guys the Starting Over series. Friday, I believe we'll be going live interviewing virtual assistants, and we'll be picking the virtual assistants we want to start the campaign for Florida and as well as Baltimore County and Baltimore City, as well as Central Pennsylvania. So that's going to be amazing as we start to produce leads and you hear me going live. You're going to start to see the results for me. My goal is to make $90,000 in 90 days. It's going to be an amazing thing. It's going to be documented and transparent. If you're not following that series, you're definitely doing yourself a disservice. But other than that, it's your boy, Antoine Campbell. This is the Virtual Wholesaling Podcast by Antoine Campbell. I love to do these different shows and just provide information and feedback. If you want a virtual assistant, I definitely say check out our website, CEO929.com, and check out this ad from CEO929.com.
Hey, if you in need of hiring a virtual assistant, you do know that we own a virtual assistant company. Why don't you just click the link below to go to va.co929.com and get your virtual assistant. Our virtual assistants are trained, vetted, and ready to go. We help thousands of people just like yourself hire their VA and make it a seamless process without having to struggle and worry about who they're going to hire and pick. Go to va.co929.com ASAP to book an appointment so we can help you hire a virtual assistant.
Like I said, it's been an amazing podcast episode. If you're not following the Virtual Wholesaling Podcast by Antoine Campbell on all streaming platforms, go Google it and subscribe to our podcast. It'd be greatly appreciated. Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving to people that specifically celebrate that holiday. Enjoy yourself with your family and friends throughout the holidays. Here's my tip to you guys. If you got a cell phone, get your nice like JBL headphones, $150, $200, or iPods or whatever. Keep one in, keep one out. Listen to your family. Watch some YouTube videos. Educate yourself. Go through some things you're struggling with. And take great notes. When I say take great notes, and then implement the information as soon as you get it. The secret to being successful is to implement the information as soon as you get it. Once you do that, you'll be a force and to be reckoned with. Grow your business. Like I said, your business should be running on 4 pillars. It should be lead generation, acquisition, dispositions, and transaction coordination. Once you establish them 4 pillars, you're going to be good to go. Other than that, it's your boy Antoine Campbell. Follow me on Instagram. Love you. Appreciate you. Enjoy your holidays. Stay safe. See you next week on the Virtual Wholesaling Podcast by Antoine Campbell.